Hey everybody. So, once a month, I like to have a little intro online because I know everybody's busy and can't always make it to all the things, all the places, all the times. So, this is an intro to oils online class. So, there will be posts between 8 and like a little after 9 is how long the posts run. So, you're definitely free to go ahead and check those out and invite people to check them out and go through them. But I also like to run through it live so that people can come back and watch it. And some people are just more visual and some people like to read. So whatever. I like to run through how to get started with oils because a lot of people are intimidated and don't know. One of the easiest ways to get started is with a diffuser. And when you get your premium starter kit, the diffuser comes with it. Now there's 4 options of a diffuser, but this is one of my favorites because it runs for 10 hours. It has 10 different colors. It has like a candle flicker option and all that good stuff. So the lid comes off. It's plastic so your kids can't break it. And then you just fill it to the line in here, plug it in, hit the button, you're good to go. So that is one of the ways to use essential oils, and like I said, it's a beautiful diffuser. So when you get your premium starter kit, you get this cool little box, and inside is your 11 essential oils that you get. And they pick these 11 oils because they are the most versatile oils and the ones people use the most frequently. So, hi Bridget, it's just the most convenient way to put them all together so everybody has a nice little starter set to get them going. I'll mention there is a bonus section in the back, so make sure you open that up, but I'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so we're going to run through the oils real quick before the post, before I get started with the post. And we'll start at the top. So Copaiba is an oil that I really didn't know much about until they actually put it in the starter kit. But I love this oil because it magnifies, it's called the amplifier. It magnifies your other oils times 10. So when you're using a more expensive, don't run out of lemon. When you're using a more expensive oil, I like frankincense or whatever, I like to use Copaiba with it to help it work even more efficiently. And it's really good for inflammation. So this is one that like I put on my little kids, that I put it on their gums and it soothes their gums. This is one that has a higher beta carotene than medical marijuana. So if you know somebody who's dealing with inflammation issues, this would be a good oil for them. And it's safe enough that and it doesn't have a taste. It's very earthy, but it's almost flavorless. So you can rub it on your gums, your kids' gums. You can just put a drop. And you'll notice there's white labels. That's the Vitality line, and those ones are safe for internal consumption. The other one, or the next one, is lemon. Lemon is one that I put in my water every morning when I get up. It is very, it balances the pH in our body, so it's really, really good for our body. It's great for cleaning things. It has a really fresh scent. They actually did a study where they put lemon in peppermint, and it helped people work more efficiently and remember like the things they needed to do. So there are good ones for diffusing, like when studying. And if you just want your house to smell clean, throw some lemon in the diffuser. But I love putting this in my water. I love making teas with it. So you can just boil up some hot water, add some Copaiba and lemon. They're very supportive of the immune system. Copaiba is actually good for all over body wellness. And lemon is another one that's really good for like the scratchy, itchy throat, which it's coming into that time of the year again. Digest, you're going to need this for Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter. I was going to say the things with the white and the yellow labels, or the colored labels, they're the exact same oil. The white label just means that they have been FDA approved for internal consumption. The FDA requires that the labeling be, you cannot put good for external and internal on the same label. So if you, I don't even have my big lemon here, but I usually buy the bigger bottles that have the color that are just plain, and I use that because it's a cheaper way to get it. So you're totally fine. It's a question I get asked all the time. You know, I have the yellow label or I have the colored label, not the white label. Can I still take it? It's the exact same oil. Literally comes down the same pipe and goes into 2 different bottles because of labeling requirements by the FDA. So yeah, you're totally fine. Digize is one you're going to want for Thanksgiving. This one's good for anything digestive, whether you can't go, whether you're going too much, or whether you're feeling like it's going to come out another direction. This is one that you can put on the bottoms of your feet. The bottoms of our feet contain every system of our body. So it is the quickest catch-all place to put essential oils when you don't know where else to start or where else to put them. And it's a good place to start with oils because the bottoms of our feet have a thicker skin on them. So if you are a person that's more sensitive, if you're using on somebody who's elderly or somebody who's really, really young, their skin is more permeable. And so sometimes things tend to irritate them easier. The bottoms of the feet is one of the best places to put them. So Digize is digestion. Anything going on in that digestive system, this is the oil you're going to want to grab for. I've even heard people say, I couldn't poop and now I can. And for people that have issues going to the bathroom, that's huge. And so this is the oil you're going to want to grab for upcoming holiday functions and all the food. Yes. The next one is Thieves. Thieves is one of my favorite oils. We diffuse it frequently all year round, but we love it in the wintertime as well, just because here in Minnesota, you're cooped up in the house. You don't get the windows open as frequently. And so this one is really supportive of keeping all the crud out of the air. I love putting this on the bottoms of our feet. This is the main part of our wellness roll-on. So this is something we put on the bottoms of our feet daily. We'll put Copaiba, lemon, Thieves, frankincense, and I will sometimes throw oregano in there if I have it. That's not in this kit, but that is part of our wellness roll-on. Put it on the bottoms of your feet and it supports your immune system. And then there's peppermint. This one I love for on the go. I put a drop on my hand if I had a cup of coffee and didn't get a chance to brush my teeth. It's also calming of the digestive system. The kids' Tummigize is similar, but a little bit, there's orange oil in it and it's not as strong as Digize. I use Digize on my kids just fine, but the Tummigize is nice because it's pre-diluted, so you can just roll it right on. But they're very, very similar oils. It's just the Kid Sense lines are all pre-diluted, so they already have a carrier oil in them. These do not have carrier oils in them. These are full strength, ready to use, or you can dilute them and put them in a roll-on yourself. But the Kid Sense, that's the convenience of it. So I can give you the exact list of oils in it, and I can't remember. There's like one oil that's not in Tummigize, the kids ones, that's in Digize. I just don't remember which one. But peppermint's another good one, like I said, for the digestive system. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint are like the trifecta for seasonal issues. So if you've got some seasonal stuff going on, you want to grab the lemon, lavender, and peppermint. I like to put those in a roller bottle, and I'll apply them right here on the sinuses and under here, and just for drainage here. But peppermint's also great for focus and concentration. If you're driving and you can't stay alert, this is a good one to smell, just to bring your senses. It's a good one to quickly inhale. Going on long car trips, it's a good one to have in there. Then there's Panaway. Panaway is pretty much anything pain related. This one is great if you slept wrong and your shoulder feels funny. It's really good for kids who are growing. You can apply that. This one's also good for my cousin's daughter had some dental work done, and Thieves was always the one that was go-to because Thieves has clove in it, and so it's very numbing. She hated Thieves, and at that time I didn't know much about Copaiba, but she ended up taking the Panaway and using that on the gums, and that was very helpful for the dental work she had done at the time, because she couldn't take pain meds, and this was a good way for her to not have the soreness in her mouth. So anything pain related, you're going to want to grab Panaway. Raven, I love Raven. I'm actually diffusing it up in my kids' rooms right now. No particular reason. It's a great respiratory blend. You can make a chest rub out of this if you have some coconut oil. Whip that up with some Raven, and it makes like a nice non-toxic Vicks. You can put that on the bottoms of the feet if you've got some, respiratory junk going on. It's also good if you have seasonal issues. You can go ahead and apply it right under the nose. And it works really, really well. I love diffusing it anytime that anybody comes inside with a little bit of the runny nose, coughing going on. I'll grab the Raven. So that's your chest rub for the winter months. Then there's Citrus Fresh. I love Citrus Fresh. It's for all the stinky things in your life. You can put a cotton ball with this in the garbage can. Actually, somebody just told me, yeah, the kits used to come with RC, and that one's a great one, but I've always preferred Raven. I just like the smell of it. It has wintergreen in it. And so when they changed out the kits in March, I was super excited because this is the one I go to more frequently than RC. RC is a very comparable sister to it. And so, yeah, but Raven's an awesome one too. If you take those pads for the bottoms of your chairs and stick them in your garbage cans, you can actually apply the oils right onto them, and it'll help your garbage can or your diaper pail or whatever smell fresh. I also love using Citrus Fresh on my dryer balls to help the laundry smell fresh. And I love putting Citrus Fresh in my water. This does come as part of the Vitality line, so I love using the Citrus Fresh in my water. It has just a little bit of a pick-me-up to it, and supportive of our digestive system at the same time. Then there's lavender. Lavender is like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. When in doubt, grab lavender. If you don't know what you're dealing with, grab lavender and slap it on there. Cuts, scrapes, bruises, burns, bites, you name it. It's really, really good. One of my favorite recipes, because we're coming up to frankincense next, for the little kids, because, you know, like with peppermints and minty things, they don't do as well with the, you know, mintier things by their eyes. I actually have a daughter who's 7, and if you put anything peppermint near her, she thinks it's in her eyes. So what I found works really, really well for their chest stuff, and if they've got runny noses going on, I use frankincense, lavender, lemon, and copaiba, and I put those in a roll-on. And anytime they start to get a runny nose, I put it right under their nose. I put it on their sinuses. They're all very, very gentle oils. And then put it on their foreheads. And then same thing here for drainage. And then the bottoms of their feet. And it really supports their body. But there's no like more potent oils that maybe would be irritating to the eyes for the little ones. And so I love that combination. But lavender, when in doubt, grab lavender. It's really good for seasonal stuff. It's good for everything. That's why they call it the Swiss Army knife. And then there's frankincense. This is my personal favorite. I use it every single day. I put it on my face. I don't use anything with it. I just stick it on my face. It's good for like skin tags, things like that. This is also a really good one for the chest. If you have a stubborn cough that just doesn't want to go away, taking a drop and sandwiching the lungs with it, that one works really well. And like I said, the bottoms of your feet, if you're not sure what's going on, the bottoms of your feet are one of the quickest ways to get it into the organs or the systems of the body that need support. So then they have Stress Away. And they say the number one cause of disease is stress. This is an amazing combination of oils. You can put it in the diffuser. You can just open the bottle. When you don't know what else to do, open the bottle, give it a smell, diffusing it, putting it in a car diffuser, just grabbing a drop in your hands, breathing it in real quick. But this is really good for adults, moms, and it's really, really good for kids too. It helps them kind of unwind and come down at the end of the day. So this is your bonus oil. It comes in the back. You get 2 packets of the Ningxia Red. If you're not drinking Ningxia Red, you should be, because this protects our body against free radicals and all the junk out there. So I love Ningxia Red. This is something we all drink daily. We go through it. It's on my Essential Rewards order every month. The cheapest way to get your Ningxia Red is to get on Essential Rewards and order the Essential Rewards kit. You're going to get 30 packets, which are 2 ounces each, so you can split it between kids if you want to. We just end up drinking it. I do split this sometimes between the kids. And then you get 4 bottles, so then you can pour out the shot glasses. My kids line up shot glasses in the kitchen like we're doing shots at a bar or something, and they'll put oils in them too. So win-win. And then you also get a roller fitment that goes on the bottom, or on any roller that you want. Oh yes, Stress Away, frankincense, and Valor are amazing. But this you can pop right on the top of your bottles. And you can buy these from Young Living. I highly recommend, if you're going to get these to reuse your bottles, get them from Young Living. I bought them on Amazon. They're crap. Not to be whatever, but see this little well right here around the outside? That actually catches the oil so that it goes back into the bottle and you're not wasting any. So don't buy them elsewhere. Buy them from Young Living. But they pop right on the top. You just pull this little cap off and then pop this roller fitment right on. This little orifice will come off, and it's not hard. I just take this lid and pop it off, and then you're good to go. And then you have the Thieves Cleaner. They now give you Thieves Cleaner in here. So you pop this into a spray bottle, 16 or 32 ounce, depending upon how concentrated you want it. This will actually make a 32 ounce, no problem. And you can clean everything in your house with it. Toilets, counters, floors, walls. Kids peed on something, use this. But you get 2 packets of the Ningxia Red, pop those in the fridge and drink them. And then you get these little sample bottles so you can keep your oils in your purse or whatever. So the whole kit is $160. That is super cheap because you're getting 11 oils, a diffuser, and all the other extra stuff. Retail, it's $350, $340 some dollars. You're saving yourself a ton of money for getting the whole kit. The Ningxia Red per ounce, if you get it through the Essential Rewards kit, is like $1.06 or $1.07 an ounce. It's just, it's the most cost effective. I have some amazing green leaders on my team that figure that out. I just was like, oh, I don't know which one to get. And they had all the math done. And so that's how we buy it every month. We get 4 bottles and then the 30 packets, and it works awesome. So anyway, that's the whole kit in a nutshell. If you have questions, feel free to post them. But the comments or the class is going to be starting here right now. So I'm going to get the post up. You can add people to that. You can rewatch this video and ask any questions you have, and I will go back and answer them. Otherwise, enjoy the class and have a great rest of your Tuesday night.